So first, I take my hat off to the entire faculty and staff and so many others who had a hand in development of the vision and the goals for Hampton University going forward. I start again with that vision of delivering the #1 student experience in America. And again, I didn't say the best, or I didn't say the top. It is by definition aspirational. And we are not all of those things in every single category, but that's what we aspire to. That's where we're headed, and that's what we will hold ourselves accountable to. One of the things that we want to make sure of moving forward at Hampton University is that our academic reputation remains as strong today as it has been throughout our history. Personally, when I left here in 1983, I felt that I had all of the academic preparation that I needed to allow, as we say at Hampton University, my life to do the singing. We want to make sure that that continues. We're looking at our curriculum. We are updating several of the schools and programs at the university. Some will add, some will take away, but the core of what Hampton University is has to start with its academic excellence. Research and innovation is another area that has been fundamental to Hampton University. We feel that we have led the way in so many different ways. For example, in terms of innovation, when we first launched the Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute, it was and still remains a marvel. It's something that not many universities have in the United States of America, and in that way we're very innovative. Weather satellites in space is another area where Hampton University is very, very proud to have a part in its relationship with NASA, for example. We also would like to become, in the future, what we call an R1 research institution by the Carnegie classification. And so research and innovation are two areas where Hampton University will continue to thrive. Improving our operations and our infrastructure is a major goal. I often tease visitors to the campus when I meet them at the front gate. If you really don't want to come to Hampton University, if you really don't want your child to come, don't walk along the waterfront. Because once you walk along our waterfront, it's a done deal. It's just too beautiful. With that said, our beautiful historic buildings do have needs, and we are aggressively meeting those needs. This year, for example, we're going to do a major renovation of one of our historic residence hall, Moton Hall. We're also going to upgrade Armstrong Hall, or an Armstrong Auditorium. We'll also update our Clark Hall, which is where our wonderful choir does its rehearsals, where we do religious activities. I can't say enough about how aggressive we will be in improving our infrastructure over the years and making sure that this beautiful campus remains at the forefront of beautiful campuses in the United States of America. We also want to improve our own internal business operations, and we want to improve our information technology infrastructure and improve our digitization. We think all of those things will enhance both the student experience and certainly the academic and the research and innovation experience. And so that is one of our major goals. Hampton Uni has been very, very blessed from a financial point of view. And we want to make sure that that financial platform is sustained. You know, inside of that is the whole fundraising arm of the university. And with all of the beautiful plans for the future, clearly, it'll require some enhanced level of resourcing for the university. We're blessed to have a $400 million+ endowment at Hampton University, which does provide us a very, very stable platform. We've had a very, very balanced budget at the university for decades, and we will continue that conservative budgeting strategy towards our goals. But without question, to reach some of the goals, we need to move that $400 million endowment, for example, to a $1 billion endowment over the next 7 to 10 years. And so we will be asking our alumni and other stakeholders to assist Hampton University in enhancing its financial sustainability. You know, our number one stakeholder for the university really is we look first and foremost to our alumni. We have so many of our alumni that are in places all across our nation that love this university so much that they bring opportunity after opportunity to Hampton University. But we also want to give great deference to many of the large and small businesses and the federal government and our state government and our local government and our community partners for everything that they mean to this university. There's no way that we can continue to finance this private university and the wonderful premium experience that you get here without a broad number of stakeholders believing in our mission. And that's one of the reasons why we're laying out the strategic plan in this way. We want them to understand what our vision is. We want them to understand our goals. And we ask them to see where you can fit within those goals to advance the cause of Hampton University, not just for Hampton University's sake, but for the wonderful students that provide such leadership in our community, our nation, and our world. It's undeniable when you look at Hampton University's championship past, from when we were in the CIAA to the MEAC to the Big South, and now we're in the Colonial Athletic Association. Hampton University has always been synonymous with champions, and not just champions on the athletic field or on the court, but also in the classroom, ultimately preparing them to take leadership positions in our world. I believe that a championship athletic culture and a program also promotes a championship university. It certainly spurs national pride for all of our Hampton University graduates across our nation. It also enhances our stakeholder engagement. And so when we have a football game at Hampton University, for example, especially when you've got a winning program, it's not just people from Hampton University that come to those games and that benefit from them. It's our community that also gets involved. It's the local hotels that for our game when we have for homecoming that benefit from all of the people that come in from outside of the region to bring economic growth and development to Hampton University. It's the number of students from our athletic programs that eventually go on to other places and tell the story of Hampton University. I want to say that although Hampton University is certainly embarking on a new chapter and we're publishing a new strategic plan, and I talked about all of our goals, what I want to ensure our viewers of is the fact that there are a lot of things at Hampton University that will not change. I go back to our founder who came here with a vision of developing leaders of character. Character remains one of those things that will not change. We talk to our alumni about allowing your lives to do the singing. That won't change at Hampton University. We talk about an education not just for your time here at Hampton University, but an education for life. We'll continue to emphasize those things about Hampton University. And then finally, we talk about this university being the standard of excellence. That too won't change. And so as we embark upon this new vision, and as we take Hampton University into its next era of greatness, we ask you to join us and be the stakeholder that helps move this university into the direction that we'll have it go as part of our strategic plan. As always, thank God and go Pirates.